the big question why they traded for me, and what does it look like for the future? That's the big question. What does our future look like? What does our future look like? I think that now, again, just where we are in the season and where other teams are positioned already, it kind of looks like a bit of a right now, to be honest with you, because we're 37-40 and we're trying to fight to get into the play-in game, and it's not the expectations that I think any of us had in that locker room. And me getting traded mid-season, I didn't expect to ask for a trade at that point in the season, so I wanted to finish out with Brooklyn, finish out with the season that we had going, and I didn't get a chance to do that. So some of the goals I had previously this season had to be shifted, and I had to be more than willing, which I am, to be flexible and adaptable and live with the results, whether we make the playoffs or not.
We just got to be aggressive throughout the whole game. We have to be ourselves, play like every minute's important, the whole 48, so we just got to go out there and be ourselves.
So the Oklahoma City Thunder took a tough loss to the Pacers the other night, losing 121-117. The Pacers are a team that are not even in the play-in spot, much less a playoff spot right now. Plus, they were out some key guys in Tyrese Halliburton, Miles Turner, and also Chris Duarte was out. When I look at the stat line, I do see that Indiana got contribution from pretty much their whole roster. A lot of guys scoring in double digits and higher. TJ McConnell had 21 points, 9 rebounds, and 8 assists, pretty much being the Tyrese Halliburton for the night. I don't know how Oklahoma allowed that to happen on their watch, but they really got to get it together, because the games they got moving forward as the schedule ends are only tougher games. They play the Suns tonight. They also got the Warriors in their schedule, also the Jazz and the Grizzlies. They may get lucky if the Grizzlies decide to rest some players. But other than that, all these games are must-win games. And so it's really tough that they dropped that game there. I will say I'm going to watch that game tonight closer against the Suns to see what little issues they may have. I do feel off the bat that maybe as good as Josh Giddey and Shai Gilgeous are, I don't know how good they are together. I don't know how effective they are together. So that could be a thing there. But so they are battling to keep 10th spot, and they're currently battling with the Dallas Mavericks, who are sitting at 11th. Now, the Dallas Mavericks also took a tough loss the other night to the Miami Heat. I could understand that more. The Miami Heat are no slouch team. They are currently sitting at 7th in the West, and they're trying to keep their spot. So I could kind of understand that loss, but the situation is the Mavericks are, like I said, sitting at 11th spot. I did not expect that. I didn't expect them to make noise, but I thought that they would at least keep a playoff spot. They slid from a playoff spot to out of the play-in. So that's pretty tough. Plus the game they played against Heat, they lost 129-122, and the Heat were out Bam Adebayo. So, they should win those games if they want to get into a play-in spot. Even for them, the games don't get any easier as well. So that's going to be tough. They did get good production from their main guys as well. Luka Doncic had 42 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, went 17-25 from the field. Tim Hardaway had 31 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, was 11-15 from the field. Kyrie Irving had 23 points, 8 assists, 3 rebounds, and went 10-17 from the field. Also, they shot over 60% field goal as a team and over 40% from three-point as a team. So looking at those numbers, you'd think, how did they lose the game? But they do have issues with defense, and like they say, defense wins the game. But other than that, the whole minutes distributing, I don't get that. Christian Wood got only 13 minutes of burn. He had 8 points, 1 rebound, 1 block, and was 3 of 5 from the field goal. When I look at that, I think, like, did he get hurt or something? Because why give a guy only 13 minutes and he's 3 of 5 from the field goal? He had a block. Like, I feel like he was going in the right direction. Like, maybe he, give you a good 20 points and maybe a couple blocks. Like I said, Dallas only lost that game by 7 points, so they could have used that contribution, Plus, they gave Dwight Powell 17 minutes, and he only gave you 2 points, right? 2 points, 3 rebounds, 1 block. So I don't really get what they're doing with the minutes distributing. Maybe they don't have a choice, but Reggie Bullock had 23 minutes and only gave you 2 points. So yeah, Dallas may have a lot of issues that they need to figure out, but maybe this isn't the year for them, And I said in a video too, when the trade was made for Kyrie Irving, that this is not going to be the year. This is not going to be the year that they compete. So what is going to be is who they build around them. Obviously, they need some more defense. So it's going to be who they add to the team. But they definitely need to keep Kyrie, because if they lose Kyrie, it's just going to make their situation even worse. And everything they did this year, it just make it look even worse. So the battle is on between Dallas and Oklahoma City. Dallas also has a tough schedule ahead. I feel like between Dallas and Oklahoma, who has the tougher schedule, it's hard to say. But I think Dallas may have a little bit more of the edge because they have more experienced guys that been around a little bit longer. So if it comes down to the come down and Dallas is able to take Oklahoma City out of that spot and replace them, I wouldn't be surprised. But the battle is on. We'll see what happens. For now, I'm going to leave it at that. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.